All right, hello. I'm just gonna show you what I've done so far. The multiplayer online game. I start the game. I imagine this is the server, so I'm gonna start the application. Um, this is the whole server starting to listen for when users are gonna connect. Okay, so I'm a user. I'm in front of my Chrome browser. I'm gonna enter the address, the internet address of where the game is located, and this is what appears. What will be is I'm gonna sign up as a new user. So I'm gonna say I don't know, and I am Mr. No N-O-N-O, and an email address of some sort, and then I'm gonna put some password. Okay, create an account, and this is my dashboard. So what has been done is a user account has been created, and now what will happen is by default you got the view of the New York network. So here I've got 60 frames per second because my computer is a computer with a graphic card. The system automatically switch depending on what computer you got between a canvas, which is for 2D kind of low slow computer, to a WebGL. If you got a bigger computer with a nice graphic card, then it can display huge networks easily, blah 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 blah. So yes, I use the mouse so I can rotate around with the left click and move, or I can use the mouse wheel to just zoom in, zoom out. Also, you'll notice that when the mouse go on one element in the network, this element change color. So I have sorted out a system that check, the 3D of the network and identify um, individual elements. There's no right clicking to have a mini menu of interaction appearing for each element yet, but that's planned, so that's going to be my next move. What else? Yes, a couple of things. There is also the back end in the sense that this is if I press the button compute output, imaginary like default setting are sent to mark program for the models, and then new uh, uh, results are broadcast to all users. So if I press compute output, nothing seems to appear, but if you look at the server is telling you, oh wow, updated result happened. Somebody called No has been sending the following command line instruction to mark program create a No model with these 16 or 20-ish parameters, and the result is a new New York file. And if I press compute output again, the same will happen, but you notice that another result is added to the file, so we can now have a complete history of all the choices of the users. Yes, so that's where we are at the moment. So as I said, next step to have a little right click thing with the user interface. I'm also gonna add nicer looking things like, I don't know, New York in 3D something in above it, or well, what we spoke about. I've got plans for that actually, a Lego block built version of New York, because it takes less to display for slower computer. But yeah, that's just a nice looking thing, not that important so far. We're dealing with interface. So yes, right clicking to have a choice on a mini menu to add or change things. Also add the consequences of a choice, which were represented by bar charts in the game prototype from before. So I'm going to work on that, and that's all I've got to show for the moment. The infrastructure is there, and that's it. Okay, I'm going to stop the recording, put it on YouTube. Hopefully you'll be able to see it soon.